Tosca's back.
Ik ben Tosca en ik had wel lekker graag kort haar. En Theo is ja, mijn favoriete kapper. Ik durf ook niet naar een andere kapper te gaan. Dus ik hoop dat er weer iets leuks van maakt. Lekker kort aan de zijkanten.
Ja.
En van achter lekker kort en dan een beetje schuin.
Ja, Pixie with a little bit asymmetrical front.
Ja.
Mag je een rondje draaien? Ja. Tos wants short hairstyle. She really likes short hair. And she likes front a little bit asymmetrical, but the sides certainly not. And that's what I call maker. I'm her most favorite hairdresser.
Ah! Ja, zeker weten. Ik denk wel wat moeilijk kan doen als die dat niet meer hebt.
Ja, gelukkig. Ik heb net 33 jaar bijgetekend.
Oh. Ja, Theo blijft er zo lang in de hand.
Zeker. Dat ik dat nooit ben inval.
Ja.
Dat is roeping, hè?
Ja, dat zei je. En schaam niet meer, dat kan niet meer.
Hello friends on YouTube. Tos is back to have a new fresh hairstyle. Now Tos has a lot of persons who follow her, so she's has some videos online, so you can on her name you can find her. There are videos that go on Tosca and there are videos that go on Tos.
Yeah.
But mostly when you put in Tos, K comes also.
That's okay.
Start with protection, like you always do. Wetting the hair. Take off her glasses.
Ja. Dank je.
Get a lot of instructions. In the meantime, we talk Dutch to each other, for those who think which language do they use. Start with a conditioner.
Het is een mooie blauw.
No, it's not that conditioner. Before I spray on a silver conditioner, first bring up the condition of hair back by putting in a leave-in conditioner. Yeah, this smells really nice. It's a product of Profile. Make a photo of the product into the video. And I do this first because when you put a violet on it and you have parts that are more damaged, the violet smash in.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So then I come to on the same line. A silver, just shake it. It's a toner spray, so it is always more than a normal spray, but it's also on conditioner base and it's also a styling product, but you can also put it as a leave-in into the hairs. So it works in while you're cutting, and you can always correct it afterwards when you've done the cutting. And it's the best way to control the hairs. And for those who get violet lines into the hair, take all bag of tea, and then with the wet bag of that, you go over the violets. So you take out the violet at once. Now I know she likes short, so I start on top. Take myself a different comb because this is a white setting on these, and I want a little more close to each other. So I take this small, so I get more grip on the hairs. Start a little bit on the fall of the skull, so take a little bit of the line down and the line up. Take the hairs up in the line of the skull. Knowing she likes to have a little bit more length to the front.
Yeah.
There I go in a different angle. Take every time about a centimeter hair. Follow the natural surroundings of a beautiful skull. And I really like the sound of scissors.
Ja, en de
because
klok.
it's snapping, yeah, the clock is also one, but it's grandma clock.
Ja. Als je zo met die kindjes gespeeld hebt. Oh. Val je in het slaap hier?
Ja, dat mag wel. Je gaat maar eens slapen.
En dan word ik wakker.
On the turning, go from the center of the skull, turning nicely around the shapes of the skull. Go to the other side, lift it up, and like the clock, I move around. Every time taking about 5 minutes. And that in a few seconds. One more time, get back to the front. Tosca's working with little children, but when she was still active, she works with older people and also with my mother.
Ja.
That's how we knew each other.
Dat heeft mijn haartjes zo mooi geknipt.
Yeah. This morning she had little children to work with.
Ja, en een beetje moe.
Yeah, it's a bit tired.
Een beetje tired, ja.
But she doesn't snug.
Nee, voor een slaapje. Maar die 90's, dat was leuk. Die
Een leuke film, hè?
Oh, echt jongen.
Ja, maar ook om te doen was wel leuk, alleen heel zwaar.
Ja, dat was
vergelijking.
En mooi die haren gedaan.
Ja, dat filmpje is
Dat
leuk,
je
hè?
dat, ja, dat je dat ook nog allemaal onder de knie hebt, die oude kapsels.
Ja, dat loopt al een tijdje mee, hè?
Ja, goed maar. Echt super.
See how wonderful her hair is. She has really good hair.
Heb ik van mijn vader. Ook zo'n mooi stief.
You see the color of her skin. So there's only one, because I have a lot of lighting on top. So that's why. But she has hair enough.
Ja, zeg dat voorbij. Ja. Ga je weer doen.
But some people say it's too thin on top, but it's not true. And she's also not a small woman. She has some length.
Kijk die toch niks van aan.
Nee.
Deze views zijn prachtig. Echt heel mooi.
Tos reads every
Ja.
comment you give, so
Ja.
you may comment on her.
Al 10 jaar lang.
Yeah.
Ja.
See, I adapt the natural lines, so I lay my fingers into the roundings of the skull. And then gently go to the back. Going back on the same line. The underline I do scissor over comb. Bend the ear down, go in with my scissor. Clean the line around the ear and for those hairs are hiding. And the nice thing of the hiding hairs are that they are darker grey. So they don't see the sunlight, I think.
Dat is raar. Ja, ook dus, aan de bepaalde kant zie ik ook zo wat donker.
Ja, ja, ja.
Achterhoekje zo.
Ja,
hè?
dat klopt. Je hebt plekjes die donker
Ja.
zijn. So coming from the ear, hold my fingers on the lines of the skull. Lay the hairs in the natural roundings. And travel gentle over her natural beauty and the line she has. And I only make this line, and this line I need because this I'm gonna do a scissor over comb, but that do as last. So first create the line where I can work on. Bend my fingers to the center line of the neck working it up and give it the rounding it needs. And then you see the difference in fall, because here the hairs still go this way, but on top of that they go the other way around. So when I see this happening, because we're getting at the other side of the skull, I adapt the lines to that. So in the center I make a cross control, so I'm certain that both lines come together. Adjusting the line so I have a beautiful line, and now I go to that line.
Zal dat eens over de brug komen?
Ja, soms wel, ja. Like I did on the left side, gently travel up, knowing where to go to, because I can see the line of cutting on the side, so I can start pointing to that line with my fingers. They get in the same line like that, so I take this line as a baseline. It's a bit weird position where I'm standing in, because I want to show you the line where I go to, but it doesn't matter because I'm getting used to this, because I do YouTube a lot. So I know how to stand out of position and still do my work. So you see the line. On this side I have comb thick, and on this side I have also comb thick. So I know that on the same lines. Coming to the front, know that you like some length.
Ja, dan zei ik al de vorige keer dat het hier gewoon heel lang.
Ja, maar je haar groeit ook hard, hè? En deze winter groeide het sowieso heel hard.
Ja.
The scissors I'm working with is a 5.5. And the way it cuts, you can see it's very, very sharp. But now I come to the underlines. So first, like I did on the other side, get rid of the hairs around the ears.
Dus wat dan halen?
Yeah. The hiding hairs. So now I come to a bit larger scissor, go to a 6. Coming to the 6. The beauty of the 6 is that it is more stable when you do scissor over comb techniques. Lifting the hairs up. Also the sideburns. And I always find this very relaxing. It's nice to do. Most customers really like it when you do this way. Of course you can do it with a clipper, but then all the softness of the cut is gone and you get into the manly hairstyles.
Yeah.
And when you want to leave the softness and to hold it in the feminine lines, it's much better to do it scissor over comb. It's also very good for your skulls.
En de professionaliteit van de kapper, hè?
Ja, ook. Ja, maar dat zeg ik net, dat zijn de skulls.
Ja.
Turn a little bit so I can get by the sideburn. Lift it up. Connect it on the back. And see how I move into the line. So I play with my comb to guide the hairs the way I like them to lay. So by playing with your comb is the most important tool because it guides the scissor through your hairs. So I would never work with a comb with the T out or something. I don't like that at all because then the balance is gone. Sideburn I do afterwards. Come to the neckline. Lay the hairs aside, go in the line of cutting, lifting the hairs up and connecting to the line I created on top. And now you can see how much I have grown in about 3 months. So that means he has strong, healthy hair. That's also why her skin is a little bit pink colored, because the blood streams in her skin are really good. Otherwise they would be light of color.
Ja, zij is ook vaak dat ik een goede huid heb.
Yeah.
Nee, het is zo.
Only the lines on the contour I do with a small clipper. Lekker geluidje.
Heerlijk. Kijk, ik niet slapen.
Ik ga niet Tosca slaap zingen voor jou.
Slaap, kindje, slaap.
Ja. Ja, ik ben geen kindje meer.
Oh,
Het is lang geleden.
ja. Nou, maar ik heb nog wel een kind.
Dat geloof ik.
Echt wel.
De ziel wordt ook niet ouder, de ziel wordt rijper. Dat is een groot verschil. Mensen die zeggen de oude ziel hebt, dat is leuk.
Ja.
De ziel wordt rijper, maar niet ouder. Ik heb wel bij een oud wijf of een oude kerel gehoord. Again, I play with the lines I created on top.
Theo, heb je nog pijn in je arm?
Nee.
Boven je macht zo werkt.
Ja, toen ik dat ene in de vereniging aan het doen was, die avond met al die 80 en 90 jaar, toen wel hoor. De volgende dag kon ik bijna niet meer de arm omhoog. En die kon 4,5 uur staan te touperen. Talking about the video I made, it's a video back to the 80s and the 90s, and on that party I was working for 4.5 hours, just coming against mostly the time. So the day after I couldn't get my arms up breath. I'm also a healthy guy, so in one day all the pain is gone. And that was on a Saturday night. Not in the movie, but in the vereniging Nijmegen. After a whole day working. Coming on the front again, of course. Lifting softly up. Creating a little bit more rounding to the front. And then lay the hairs into the line of cutting. So create a beautiful feminine short line. But real short.
Ik hoor ervan.
Ja,
Dat zal wel vinden.
ja, dat maakt er niks uit wat anderen vinden.
Net zeg ook, wanneer ga je weer naar kapper?
Ja. Grappig, hè?
Ja. Oh, en
Now the base of her cut is ready, so now I go to a small fine comb and gonna create the beautiful lines of the contour. Coming to the contour, take a nice flat comb lay it in the line of cutting. Make sure I don't get rid of the softness of the lines I made in the scissor over comb technique. Clean the contour and get rid of all the hairs she certainly don't need. Again, the comb is the most important tool when you do things like this. So my luck is that I'm left and right-handed, so I can really play with both hands very easy. But when you're not and you're starting to be a hairdresser, practice that. Work with both hands. I had to learn to go to the right hand on school. Ja, maar anders zou ze niet gaan rollen. Dan zijn ze zo kapot. The front, I make a little bit shorter, I'll show you that. Mag ik dit stukje?
Zo?
Ja. This is only this part because her facial frame is very small, so I make the lines a little bit more open, so she has longer the pleasure of having short hair. With this I then fall into the short lines, make certainly that the upper lines are still feminine and nice, soft, but also creating the wish she has to have ultra short hair. So now I have a beautiful fall on the hairs. Adjusting it a little bit. It's just fine tuning. See how beautiful clean this line is. Go to the other side. This side she has the same. So here is the part that's leaning to the front, knowing that she likes to have the length that's laying on top. So I lay this aside, create a little bit of disconnect in the front, but only in the front.
Ja, dat je zo'n lijntje krijgt.
Yeah. So this gives her much more frame in the face lines.
Zo harde haren.
Ja. Een jeuk ook, hè?
Oh jongen, als je die in die kleding hebt zitten.
Ja, dan zeker die harder van jou.
Oh.
Bend the ear down. Go nicely, steady, and in a certain line to the other side. So create this beautiful rounding around the ear without getting too many. So again, working till I get on the line of scissor over comb. Clean de contourlijn. Wordt wel afgedraaid vandaag, hè, schat?
Nou.
Ja, ik weet in ieder geval niet zeggen dat je niks gedaan hebt met de kapper.
Ja, precies.
Deze zit gewoon stil. When I see the hairs going the other way around, I also adapt my lines into the other way around, of course. cleaning the contour line. Cleaning in between. Zeker. Zo is het, niet anders. To make sure I have a nice soft line, I take ultra fine thinning scissor, get in, and just lifting it up on the last centimeter and creating that beautiful softness of a feminine short hairstyle. Pull the skin real tight, make sure you have a nice clean razor blade, so you never give irritation, don't force on the skin.
Krijg je dan nog haren vanaf?
Ja, zeker. Anders zou je die voelen. Kijk, als ik dit doe, dan voel je toch die rubbeltjes.
Ja.
Dat zijn haartjes.
En je bent er met de tondeuze?
Ja, maar die gaat niet zo kort als een mesje. Back to the first product I used. Now I applied, leaving some distance from the hairs, but now I can get to the underlines. And I really like the silver tone it gives. It makes the hair really special. And because she has beautiful healthy hair, and I put in the first step the leave-in conditioner, so I'm certain that when I put it on her hair it spreads really nicely. So now I'm gonna blow dry this and then show you the end result. Take a nice blow dryer, leave your garden brush, medium, en polishing de hair. Het is wel heel mooi kapsel, toch?
Ja?
Ja, het is echt wel gaaf.
Wat een verschil, hè?
Ja, mooi hè?
Jongen, jongen.
Oké, de haartjes weghalen. Getting to the hairs in the underlines, because the neck paper was there, I couldn't reach them. But make sure you always get them off, because otherwise, yeah, when you stand in the shop, others will see it. Now in T.K.S case, I use only a crystal turn to make it some playable and give it a bit more strong effect.
Oh, dat is wel mooi.
Yeah. Crystal turn, product of T.K.S. Gold well, just about a centimeter. I used all the techniques that were cut into the lines to make it look beautiful.
Ja.
And give it that strongness she likes.
Ja. Kijk.
And it brings also beautiful shine. And the nice thing of crystal turn is you can put it every day on your hair. It never will grease the hairs. Now I thank Tosca for being my model. Thank you for watching. She will turn around to show you the end result. We see each other in the next video.
Prachtig.
Bye bye.
Een brilletje nog.
Ja.
Wauw, wat mooi.
Nou, kind hè.
Dank je Theo. Bye bye.
Bye bye people on YouTube.
Ja. Prachtig.
With a little bit asymmetrical front.
Ja.
Mag je een rondje draaien? Tos wants short hairstyle. She really likes short hair, and she likes front a little bit asymmetrical, but the sides certainly not. And that's what I call maker.